so I would go. We would like be in like the main like church hall or whatever, and I was like super young, so I would like sometimes I would like cry or whatever for no reason. So then like like the priest or like the person would take me in the back and like tell me to shut the fuck up. Like it was fucked. So they literally would be like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like he like
imagine trying to do a service, and little Berkley won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and then sometimes my dad would take me over and spank the shit out of me.
Oh, he would like spank you?
Yeah.
My mom, if I ever fell asleep in church, my mom fucking dude. I'd wake up with a different type of pain. Either I wake up with a pinch, a slap on the ass.
No, you know it's fucking flicks. You know, like
Flick on the ear.
really hard, like in the ear or the fucking.
So were you guys hit as a kids, like for punishment?
Yes.
Wow.
I never got hit.
You never got hit, right?
Yeah, I never.
We
got
could
hit.
tell by
Really?
looking at you two.
Yeah.
What makes us feel like we never got hit as kids?
You just look like pussies.
Is it like that we can spell, or is it?
Probably, honestly.
They beat too much chromosomes out of us.
Yeah, seriously.
Wait, were any of you guys ever
We got
hit?
too much brain damage.
So here's the punishment for what I did, right?
All right.
So if I come home with any bad grades on the report card at my mom's crib, which is pretty much like most of the fucking time, right? You get the wooden spoon which you use to like stir like soup with, and there's a wooden spoon you get on your hand, right?
Get on the back of the hand.
The front is worse. Front's worse, bro.
The front's brutal.
Way worse, bro.
And
And she'll
back
like,
of the hand hits your fucking knuckles. Shit.
and she'd be like, hey, if you move it, like, cause if I sometimes I'd like fucking move it,
Try to miss the spoon.
and she'd be like, oh, you actually made me miss. Put your hand down. I'm like, oh, fine. And then I fucking get like a fucking like 2 on here. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Wow, because when you're 5 and your parents are like 35 years old, like it doesn't hurt the most to get hit in the hand, but it hurts when you're 5 years old.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
No, you know it's bad. I had like, like soap in the mouth.
You did that?
Yeah.
Potty mouth.
Yeah, because I would say like poop or something, and then my mom would take like literally a bar of soap and like shove it down my fucking throat, and like water it up and fucking just like, you need to keep this bar of soap in your mouth for like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
And I would be sitting there like in a corner, like facing the wall, just with a bar of soap in my mouth.
Oh my God.
It's fucked. And now I have PTSD every time when I shower and I get soap in my mouth. I'm like, just think back to those memories. I'm like, fuck.
Oh my.
Yeah. You guys never got that shit?
Because typically like Asian parents are the most abusive, and I never got that. I once had to I didn't get my multiplications right, and my mom made me stand on a chair for an hour and a half.
I think your punishment was you didn't get circumcised.
That's what it was. Well, you can't really, or they would threaten to do it every time I fucked up.
They're like, you're gonna get an infection when you're 20.
Or they're like, oh, when I'm 11,
They're like, I'm here for the long term.
did you really fuck up? We're gonna cut it off while you're awake.
Yeah.
That's basically. But no, they seriously would that's the most Asian parents are fucking abusive as hell. And like they beat. Like Dave would tell me about his parents would beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Bro.
Black parents don't play that shit, bro. You don't come home with no like C's or C minuses, bro. You come home with a C, it's a fail in my house.
Have you guys ever like
C was mad common because I used to get C's because my name starts with a C. That's my letter grade.
Yeah.
So I thought it was good.
Have you ever tried to like leave your house, like move out when you were younger?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like when you're like young?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I got
Kai did move out.
Oh yeah.
No,
yeah.
but I'm saying like when you're like 10 or whatever. No?
Nah,
Like you're just angry at your parents?
I have the balls too. I know
Really?
she closed the door right behind me.
I think the most mad I ever got as a kid at my parents was I have a pretty big yard and I mowed my entire lawn. My mom told me she'd pay me, and she paid me a quarter. Like a fucking quarter. And you guys have seen my yard. Like it took me like 2 hours. I was like probably 9 years old.
Yeah.
And she gave me a fucking quarter. And I was like,
What the fuck is this?
what the fuck is this?
That's brutal.
I like
A fucking quarter. You know what you can buy with a quarter?
nothing.
Like a Tootsie Pop.
Yeah.
That's about
Not
as
even
far as
Tootsie
that
Pop.
goes.
But I was like throwing like a soft ball in our house, and I threw it at like a pot, and it fell off like the fireplace, the mantle, and it broke. And I was like getting yelled at, like I was like getting cussed out. Like I sat into my room for like 2 hours, and I was like, all right, I'm done with this shit. I literally had a pull, and I tied a fucking sweatshirt, and I put my toy in it, and I put a shirt and underwear, and shorts, and I walked up like this. And have you seen that? Like literally just a knapsack walking
like
up the hill,
right?
And I walked up the hill. I walked literally 2 minutes up the hill, and there was like a forest, and I hid in the forest for like an hour. And then my brother like came up to me, he was like, "Berkley, what the fuck are you doing?" And I was just like, "I'm not going home."
Bro, that would have been kind of lit. Like, imagine that was just the story. Like that,
Yeah.
Imagine that was like your story to this day. Like that was when you were just done. You just moved out and just made it from then.
Yeah, I'm
You're like
fucking
9 years old and
made
you
it.
move out with a stick and knapsack.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
Damn.